So I'm gonna show you guys the rubber for the headlight to be mounted here, and so I got two pieces. I just need to glue these and basically hold it. I'm probably gonna use like something to help, uh, protect it a little bit. I could have just smeared some clear silicone on there, things like that, but just had this. Um, so I even have I cut out extra pieces for certain things. So that's one of the headlights. I have another one just like this. I'm going to try to coat it with a clear silicone or even like a hard epoxy in certain areas if I can. And I basically just only use tape on the flashlight and the soft. And then I pretty much glued the hard plastic side of the Velcro. Uh, First I try to use epoxy, and it worked a little bit, but I added crazy glue, and epoxy and crazy glue actually works a lot better. But on the front side, I didn't mix up that much epoxy, but I just need to put batteries in this, and then I could connect it to the helmet, and then I could add the GoPro camera type of harness. I'm gonna probably use I could use the yellow or the black one, so we'll see all that stuff. Probably just like one at a time. So I'm gonna probably just mix the epoxy on the rubber itself, and I'll see you right back. And here's the rubber piece. I had to use tape, two pieces of tape. The um the glue wasn't as might be too cold or too early in the morning or something. Sometimes the 5 minute epoxy doesn't work as smoothly. So instead of just having a hard time, I just use tape, and when that hardens, it's going to be okay. I think I could actually press. I didn't tape up the middle section. I should, or I could, but I just wanted kind of like a more even effect. If I add a middle piece, it's not going to be that even. I held this side down a little bit more, so, and it's supposed to dry in like 5 minutes, um, so I could actually hold this. And now all I have to do is wait for the glue to dry in 5 or 10 minutes and things like that. And um, pretty much it's going to help protect the light or anything it's going to help protect the handlebar for one, and also the light housing. I'm kind of glad at the result. Just to finally, you know, finish up this and being able to only just add the Velcro or weatherproof for other uses if I wanted to. But that's most of yeah. So the headlight is practically completed. I just need to finalize in getting like a pouch or a bag to carry. So I drained this liquid. This is actually liquid nail. Some of this stuff that I think I had left over or something like that. I had this, but it was in like a jar of fluids of soap and water. Basically, I tried using like a fork and different things, or just ways to try to break this down while it was wet. But I think I've got to find a pretty good strainer. I'm trying to strain this, or I think that's shredder, but I actually have some filter floss in there that's trying to. I could have used like a coffee filter, but I just need to dump this water. Then I've got this stuff for the flashlights. So I just wanted to, and then some of it is for the headlights. So I have different kind of like if I want to put rubber, kind of double check where the battery compartment is. If I want to put rubber on the flashlight and then silicone, or just only use Velcro, and then you know pretty much use only Velcro, and then deciding which side of the Velcro goes onto. But this, I took off the small paracord on these flashlights, so, and probably going to size up where the middle part is. I don't want to permanently glue this because just in case I need to change the batteries or anything, so I'm going to use Velcro. But it just fits really nicely in this small groove and things. So I might just have side two. So it's gonna be a little, and the hard side goes onto the helmet. And I actually didn't cut it long enough or something like that. I'm not 100% sure exactly. But I'm probably going to add adhesive around this area, and not so much on the plastic side, I would say. And the same thing with these flashlights. I'm gonna basically have adhesive to it for now. So I need to mix some of it up and things like that. But so far, I mean, since I kind of messed up on that, I could actually try to make something for this light, or use it as an example. I'm probably going to still use it for the actual, for the flashlights, but for the headlight, I could kind of use it to size a few things, or just to see how the rubber. So the rubber definitely, it's really not that important, but it would be nice to have to help protect the flashlight. Just have pretty much enough on both sides of the rubber. So that's pretty much the number 2 DIY. The next next two things, I'm gonna work on these gloves. I'm gonna get some clear silicone for these work gloves, and then I need another tube of liquid nail. I need like a really fine tip. I was thinking of using like other stuff, but I want to try to work with the supply that I initially started when I glued the shell and the foam. And I also need to touch up a little bit in little small areas, where it's still a little bit rough and things. But then for the final part of this foam helmet, I'm gonna mix liquid nail with this paint, this weatherproof and paint that I've watered down to paint my backpacks and stuff. and duffel bags, and I'm gonna, that's, after I harden up and seal off uh, all those little small gaps within these holes, and they're not all perfectly lined up or anything, but, and that's why I need, but it's the liquid nail, the bead, well, it's just going to add more, bond where these holes are, and also seal up as much of the helmet as possible. But it's just really tough to get in there without like a nozzle, fine nozzle, and then like a popsicle stick is all I'm saying. To use that, I could use some clear silicone, but clear silicone doesn't harden up the same. And plus, I was already using liquid nail. So let me show you guys the items. So I'm thinking I'm going to put like some of the like pry tools and screwdrivers, even like a voltmeter, just the disassembly part, and then I'm still deciding if I'm going to use this duffel bag or something, or maybe I could just like, I could actually put hair clippers. So I could pretty much go through a few things, and I'm probably going to put my hair clippers in here. This small case will definitely fit in there. Yeah, and I guess right. And I'll see you guys on the next Upside DIY. And I put all the guards here just for storage reasons. So yeah, plastic side of the Velcro. First I try to use epoxy, and it worked a little bit, but I added crazy glue, and epoxy and crazy glue actually works a lot. Helmet with two pretty good flashlights that I just need to add batteries to it and things like that are easy to pretty much operate, I guess. And knowing, to put this, and going to work on this eventually, I might try to use well, first, well, it's just going to be Velcro, but yeah, I gotta figure out like just different little spots, and oh yeah, so the headlight is practically completed. I just need to finalize in getting like a pouch or a bag to carry some of these items conveniently, and things, and even my cameras. Kind of looking for or towards just old cell phone type of uh, pouches that I could wash and clean. And this one's kind of missing like the belt thing, but I don't really need it. Things I could probably hold the flashlights in this one. But I definitely have like other types of bag and things that I could carry, just so I could put it all in one place, and I don't have to really worry about forgetting anything and stuff like that. So I'm kind of prepping a few things. Just that's, after I harden up and seal off uh, all those little small gaps within these holes, and they're not all perfectly lined up or anything, but, and that's why I need, but it's the liquid more bond where these holes are, and also seal up as much of the helmet as possible. But it's just really tough to get in there without like a nozzle, fine nozzle, and then like a popsicle stick is all I'm saying. To use that, I could use some clear silicone, but clear silicone doesn't harden up the same. And plus, I was already using, got this duffel bag that I kind of painted up and stuff. I could add a liner or cardboard or a box, but it's just a little too big to put all of my soldering items. So I'm thinking I'm going to put like some of the like pry tools and screwdrivers. Even, yeah, and I guess right. And I'll see you guys on the next Upside DIY. And I put all the guards here just for storage reasons. Everything out, and I could actually show you guys the next stuff, but